it slow, let it go. Oh, oh, sip it more, let it flow, just let it go. Oh.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of On Par with Parish. I am your host, Parish Hodges, and today my special guest is Memphis artist C for the Dawn. Hi,
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm decent.
I think I've met you before. I think it was a while ago, and I can't remember where we were. But I know your cousin, and it may have been at his graduation, but I'm not 100% sure. But I remember your face, so I know I've met you before.
So we all got the same similar face, so
He
no
always says
telling.
you look exactly like him, so yeah, like I remember you.
I just got a beard on. That's it. I wear shades a lot, so that's about it. And I still got my hair up top. So
Yeah, you do. Oh my God, that's a diss.
no, hey, you get up there in age, it's a blessing to lose your hair. So yeah, even though he did that at a young age, but yeah.
But it is good to see you again. So who is C for the Dawn?
Um, C4 just an artist from Memphis, specifically it's called Whitehaven, but what we call the Black Haven, connected with Westwood. It's where me and Kevin came from. Um, I'm an artist. I'm not specifically a rapper, singer. You might catch me do something that's, I guess, to your liking of, I guess, if you put it in a genre, you might put it in rapping. You might catch me do something else that I guess you might put it in R&B. You might catch me do some Afro beats. Ain't no telling what you're gonna get from me. So, um, started out as a producer first, then became an engineer. Then, after seeing folks go up and go down, um, just took a crack at it myself, and I've been doing it for about 4 years now. So, yeah.
Oh wow. Afrobeats is like a really hot genre right now. I'm definitely glad to be hearing more of it. Are you gonna be dropping any Afrobeats music soon?
Yes, yes. Coming around probably like May, June. It's always
Oh,
the
the
summertime.
summertime. That's the perfect time.
Exactly. That's if anybody pay attention, that's majority of the time when artists like DeVito or it's Latan or techno or folks like that or Burna Boy, Wizkid. You know what I'm saying? Uh, my guy, it's crazy. He just blew up. Wonder Batten. They usually drop in the summertime because it's feel good music. It's
Yeah.
the whole vibe of the strings and the guitar and the way the bass carries and stuff is for the summer. So yeah, and then they don't drop albums. Like if they do, it's because the label asked them to. Usually they drop
Yeah.
EPs with 3 to 4 songs.
I know.
Yeah.
And I know you said you've been doing this for about 4 years, but when did you recognize your talent?
Well, so I've been an artist for 4 years. Like a professional artist, let me put it that way, 4 years. But I started producing like I want to say 13, so in the 8th grade. Um, excuse me, being in the middle of class, sneaking on the computers, trying to bypass the block section to download FL Studio to make beats. Then afterwards, I went to college for mass communication and media to try to make just specifically because I played football and ran track, but at the same time, I'm like, well, I'm trying to make my beat sound better, so I might as well go. And they taught me everything with media, even this end. As far as journalism, as far as being a news anchor, I ain't trying to be on TV. As far as the recording end, so that's when I got introduced to Pro Tools and even the video, videography and stuff. And that's when I got introduced to Final Cut Pro. So I tried to be a videographer for a second. Didn't work out. But Yeah, I learned the knickknacks and paddywhacks of videography as far as the plain Jane stuff, or the
I
intro stuff.
see.
And then so from there I left from school. I went to SIU, terrible school, but I went to SIU. Left from there. 2016 came down here. Around that time, got our heart Memphis, made Hit the Coin. Uh, just dropped that, and his producer's actually another cousin of ours. So he made all the beats for him. And basically set me up directly with How Hard, and from there it started recording him, and then linked up with Jay Fizzle, who was Dolph's cousin, um, and ended up recording, folks on Paper Route, moved to another studio, and then just what we call studio trapping, and just sitting at the studio waiting on the artists to come in. We ain't even supposed to be there in the building. Um, Ran the Money Bag Yo and worked on Fed 3 and Fed Babies with him and NBA Youngboy and Future albums, and they dealt with artists like Don Tripp and Starlito and Squeak, and the
Mm.
list go on and on. You know what I'm saying? And then after a while, I linked up with Chris Brown.
Oh
As
my
far
God,
as
I
like
love Chris
production,
Brown.
yeah, yeah, that's bro. And it started from the album Heart of a Full Moon, Heart on Full Moon.
Yeah.
I got 10 beats on there. So a couple
Wow.
singles, yeah, a couple singles on there, and from there just locked in with them. Created my own studio, and from there, oh, I passed all that. Linked up with Wiz, and then I was signed to Taylor Gang for a moment. Was on tour with him. Um, Ran into Juicy, but was on and off, and then in the engineering realm, I locked in with Juicy and Project Pat's manager, King Ray,
Hmm.
who is now, I don't want to say he's my manager, but you might as well call him my manager.
Oh,
Um,
really?
yeah. And then I tapped in with them, and I've been locked in with them ever since, with Pat's label, Money Train Empire. And um, so as far as like Juicy, 3 6 Mafia, Pat it's been locked in since 2018, 19, like for legit locked in 2018, 19. No paperwork though. No paperwork. It's just family tied. It's just it's just family
Yeah.
tied. So yeah.
That's impressive. You've worked with a lot of great artists. And so I'm not from Memphis, but I'm from like that kind of like that area. Like I'm from Arkansas. And so I grew up listening to like, K97, V101, and I grew up listening to Project Pat and 3 6 Mafia. And so, what other Memphis rappers have inspired you? Because obviously, Project Pat and Juicy J, they got to be two of them.
Well, see, that's the thing with as far as inspired me as an artist. Inspired me as like me and Pat real like I don't know if people pay attention to what he's doing now, but he's more of like a deacon now. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like he's more like a pastor. Like he's preaching in the prisons. Because at first he wasn't ever posting it. He just now posting it now because of his Go Foundation that he created and stuff specifically for people in prison. So
Mm-hmm.
every twice a week, I think they go and speak to different prisons and give them Bibles, give them the water that he endorses now. I forgot what it's called, and yeah, they do that. They do that instead of him like because he's far off of music now. You know what I'm saying? Unless Drake call again or something like that. But yeah, he's far off of music. But as far as like artist wise, I was never really in the rapper. I was listening to Maxwell, Stevie Wonder, heavy on Stevie Wonder, um, Sam Cooke. Um, I was listening to I was listening to R&B. I was listening to old New Edition, original New Edition. Um, Johnny Gill by himself. Um, I was listening to that. You know, the cadence back then on how they rolled the TLC. Left Eye by herself. T-Boz by herself. You know what I'm saying? That nobody paid attention to T-Boz by herself.
Yeah.
But I was listening to that and how JD and all the folks, you know, play with the beats and flip the beats and stuff. But yeah, that's what was my inspiration. It was that, and that blame my parents for that. But yeah, or even gospel, Fred Hammond.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You know, I was listening to that. And it's my mom because that's all she plays, Fred Hammond back then. So and Maxwell. But yeah, that's my inspiration, music wise.
So you're old school when it comes to the music.
Yeah.
Do you think the music of today is as good as the old school?
I'm not sure. It all depends. You got. I say this. The music today is the ones that I view as decent and good. It's not really popular. But if it is popular, you got your select few, your little dots. It's the music that's good to me. The music that's good is like a period, trying to find a period, specific period in a 10-page essay. That's how I view. That's how I view as far as legit, good sounding music that got substance and means something, that's saying something, that videos match.
Mm-hmm.
The because folks just like honestly, and it doesn't matter like which genre you go to. Folks is just saying stuff on a song unless they got a writer, and then shoot a random video on a yacht or be in Costa Rica or something, or be working out and this ain't even a love song. What you doing working out in the video? You know, that's how I view it though, because that's what I see. Like that's what we see. That's what we see. Now these are conversations we have and stuff in the studio for 12-hour sessions and stuff. But that's what we see. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. So I was on your social media and I looked at, your YouTube. First of all, your videos are very nice. I know you say you know a little bit about videography. So do you have any part in shooting your videos?
So what I do is I've only worked with one videographer. Well, two, but that was the first one, and it didn't really go too well. But I've only worked with one after that. One steady videographer is Ghost Pro, and his partner Phase, but they like one and the same. Usually, once I come up with the song, I already as I'm listening to the song back, in the studio or whatever, and getting done, I already come up with the vision of it. So all I do is call Ghost and tell him like, hey, all right, this is what we gonna do. I already called the locations. I got 4 locations and stuff. I already got the outfits picked out. Of course, I want everything stabilized. We're gonna pan here. We're gonna do this. I need B-roll of this right here because I said this and this line and that line and that. He just do that. He just shoot and then edit, and then we be on FaceTime just like this, and we edit and get everything done. And next, I get the weed transfer, and next, he talking to me for 2 hours about a car or something. But
they just bring your
that's
vision to life.
Yeah, well, the thing about it is, I've been in the what I call it. I don't want to say I've been in the driver's seat. I've been in the engine part of the car for so long, to where I'm seeing what's wrong, what's right. It's like your check engine light, whatever that sensor is. I've been in the sensor part. You know what I'm saying? Seeing many a time, seeing where stuff went wrong or stuff went right and whatever, and what you supposed to do, what you're not supposed to do, how you're supposed to market, how you're not supposed to market, what looks good and what you just pull 250 out and pay somebody to come up with something. That might pop. You know what I'm saying? So you might get an NLE chopper situation and grow into actually creating art for real, in the future, like he did. But yeah, I knew once it got to that point where it's like, all right, I'm actually try this, and then being around actual professional, successful artists that actually do it for a living and handle the full aspect of business, music business, professionally and well and successful. So seeing what they do right all the time and what they do wrong, which is like 20, maybe 5%, you might catch it. You know, that's if you're around them 24/7. But seeing that's when, you know, I get it from them. So I didn't want to start anything unless I knew exactly for sure what I wanted to do and how I want to proceed with things. So yeah.
Listening to you, you're very knowledgeable. Like a lot of, like, I'm not trying to throw shade, but like a lot of like artists, they're just artists. Like they don't know much about, the shooting the video, the beats, the business side of it, like at all.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about
That's well, that's the thing. When I was engineering, once I got a little further into it, each artist that I bring to, even today, you know what I'm saying? Even when I'm working with artists or doing a feature for artists and stuff, like I'm getting them on the business, like, all right, cool. So most of the time when I do a feature, it's like, all right, you got your BMI, you want me to send you my who I need to send my BMI? You got like your uncle or something that handle that? Excuse me, who I need to send to? And they just look at me like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's 90% of the time, like, BMI, what's that? Okay, maybe you got ASCAP. You got what's your publishing? And they just look lost. Or even with the videos, you can make that back. People don't even know the videographer. You can lock in with a videographer, and y'all can both of y'all can make back ends off that.
Work together.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of you just paying him quick 500, 600, 700 or whatever for the video real quick, depending on what you're doing. If you know how to market your stuff, and now that they got tools, because today they got tools, it's YouTube University. So you got everybody breaking down in different ways on how to go about things. And you don't just have like one distributor or one whatever publishing company or one whatever. You got like, it's like schools out here. You got plenty of them. Just pick one. You know what I'm saying? If you get in. Because the ones like I can't say that on here yet. But the ones I just locked in with is those, but it's picky as far as like, all right, who we want to, are you serious? Are you a serious artist? All right, we see you a serious artist. We see you got your business down. All right, come on. But, yeah, I mean, I'm cool with giving. I've never been the type of person that hold game. I give off game 24/7, especially if you ask about it. And if I know, I give the best, try my best to get the best knowledge I have, whatever I have. And sometimes I might be wrong, and you might find something else out there like, hey, well, I got this, and cool. Tell me something. Let me put this down on my other phone and tell me something, please. Because that's the prime example. I had that yesterday. With my partner, he showing me something with Pro Tools, and he showing me something with Pro Tools and something with a publishing. We doing Adobe Atmos, and then I'm like, well, I got this on the end. You gotta have this certification in order for it to be showing up on Apple Music. Same with Apple Digital Master and Spotify Master and stuff like that. And well, I gotta find a distributor that accept it. Well, I just went with a distributor. How about you go in, you talk to this person specifically? We back and forth with it. So yeah, it's free game. Holding, I don't understand folks like hold game. Like,
yeah,
like you gonna die with it. Like, no, they gonna promote themselves eventually. So whatever company or whatever tool you use, like folks holding the verification on Instagram and stuff, that's been getting on my nerve. Oh my God, you can ask my cousin. That's been getting on my last nerve. Like, man, I just called this dude from Facebook. Well, what is his number? You can't give it, so you lost it. All right, you lost it. You just so happened lost it today. You just talked to him last night.
Oh
Now
my
you just popped
god.
up with the blue check this morning, and I can't get his number. And you say you paid nothing? I can't even get him a Chick-fil-A coupon or nothing. I can't talk to him? Dog.
I would
Crazy.
definitely say you are a good person to have because you're very knowledgeable and you seem to be very helpful. You know, you want to see everybody win. And like you said, not everybody wants that.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
So your song, Mental Cleansing, I saw it and I think it's very important talking about mental health awareness, especially, you know, in our community. It's kind of, you know, we don't like to discuss it. So I just want to say thanks for talking about it because more of us need to talk about it.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you peeped that one. I'm glad you peeped
Yes.
that one for real. Yeah.
So are you currently working on like any albums or EPs?
Right now, immediately, we're in the middle of doing my live album. So
Oh.
yeah, so you see, if you ever paid attention to Lil Durk's, or prime example, what's that? The Tiny Desk.
Yes.
You ever watch? So imagine that I'm doing that, but a whole album.
Okay.
Yeah. So now that I got this new description, they allow me to do something different, and it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. Also, I'm working on uh, this past album was the last installment of Winter Four of the Winter series. Um, so I'm working on my next album. It's called Remember the King. It's dedicated to my uncle, which is Kevin's pops. Who died of lung cancer. When it drops on November 25th, that'll be 10 years.
Oh, it's
Also,
been that long?
yeah, it's been crazy that long. Yeah, it's been
Oh.
that long. And also bringing the two together, my granddad as well. Um, he's in his high 80s, some number I can't remember. None of us can remember. He can't remember. It's some 80 something. But him and my grandparents, my grandmother, they've been together since they were like 13, 14, got married at 18. Um, and my mom right after she's 62, so they've been married 62, 63. So they've been married like 62, 63 years.
Mm-hmm.
Their story is what I'm putting, and my uncle's story is what I'm blending in the album, as far as the videos as well. So do you see like Don Tolliver last album is how he blended the music with the videos and had a video for every. So that's what
Yeah.
I'm doing for this next album. So I gotta save a lot of money, but that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Yep. So that's as far as right now. That's what I'm doing. And after that, so in the process of doing all this, I'm still working on an album called The Letter Part Two because because I've been told I need to get back in my R&B side, I guess. Um, and that's why plus since I'm heading the Afro beats lane, I'm blending the two. So yeah, preparing for 2024. So I like to get stuff done ahead of time because
Yeah.
you know ain't no telling what might happen. So I like to get stuff done ahead of time for real.
So pretty much you have stuff coming out this summer as well as in November. So you're gonna have a very busy year, but that's good.
Yeah. Yes. Between that shows, but it's good. It's good.
Yes.
That's what I asked for. That's what I asked for.
So you do have shows coming up, like live performances.
Yes, ma'am. I got a show on April 22nd. I got a show here in Memphis. I was part of a joint album um, called with the group with the label Damage Media. It's the tickets on sale. They can go on the bio or Damage Media or Uproaring records on Instagram. Tickets on sale. I think the regular tickets like $10 a ticket. The extra fangirl tickets is $25, I guess. But yeah, it's gonna be nice. After that, I got another show that's supposed to be in Lexington, Kentucky, and then another one in Lexington, Kentucky again for like whatever festival they got going on in May. Usually I'm rolling with Pat to Beale Street Music Festival every year, so get a song or two in there. Supposed to be another one in I forgot the date for the Kentucky one, and I know it's May, whatever that whatever that first Friday is. May
Okay, first
3rd.
Friday in May.
1 second, let me get accurate. Let me get May 5th. Yep, May 5th. And then May 26th, I'm supposed to be in Cincinnati performing. I forgot where. And then June 2nd, I'm supposed to be in Milwaukee performing. So that's what's going on right now. Yeah, that's what's going on right now. And God willing, hopefully be at Rolling Loud.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Man,
That's a good one.
God
You're gonna be all over, so that's really good.
Yeah. It's different. It's
Yeah.
different because it's like there's been years where one, you don't know if people paying attention or not, and then two, if they do, nobody's saying anything. But as just like this last distributor company partner with, they see the numbers, and that's more important. Everybody creating these fake numbers on YouTube and stuff like that, and try to be. What's your distributing account look like? What's your distributing account look like? Show me that. Let's go for tick for tack, because I got 4 different ones. Let's go tick for tack, and they still rolling. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm just saying, like, I'm a very blunt person. So
yeah,
I'm very blunt, and I guess that's why people like to keep me around, because I don't sugarcoat much. Well, some people do, some people don't. Because I'm straight to the point. I don't, especially when it come to this realm, artist realm, whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you serious about it, it's like, all right, well, show me what you got going on. Because that's how it was with me.
Yeah.
That's how it was as far as like Wiz. Like, well, all right, cool. You want me to put you at? All right, cool. Well, show me how many streams you got. You got 90. Is it? Nah, I can't do nothing with that, bro. I can't do. You got 9,000. That's it. Nah, I can't do that. You got 90,000. Nah, I can't do nothing with that, bro. I can't do nothing. I can't even pay a light bill with that, man. I can't do nothing with that, man. But yeah, man, that's the business part.
Yeah, I get you. So, do you have any last words or anything else you'd like to add?
Any last words? I don't know, man. If you in the near city or where the shows, I'll be posting them on my Instagram stories and on the page. Promoters gonna post it themselves. But come check out the show. Go check out the catalog. My art, like I said, my artist name is C for the Don, C4 space DA space DON. You put that anywhere, Google, whatever DSP, whatever you watch or listen to stuff in. Even on just the regular TV, I'm on there. You'll be able to find everything. My stuff everywhere. Check out the videos. Get the merch. Yeah. Get the merch, please.
Where can we get the merch?
You can get it from. You got 2 options. You can go to the Instagram Visionary Clothing, Visionary Collection. That's on Instagram. That's on my page. So anytime you see me with any of these on, it's tagged, so you can go from there and DM us directly, or you can just click on if you want to go just to the website, to see what's new, what's upcoming, and if you're trying to get something old that you see me add on last Bill Street Music Festival, excuse me, you can go, you know, you DM us directly or go to the email and go to the website and email us directly. And you know, we do, and we come up with everything. We come with, because this summer I'm not wearing shirts. I'm not wearing shirts. I told my wife I'm not wearing shirts at best because I've been working out, getting these tattoos redone and stuff. I'm you know, this beard coming in. You know, I've been doing the facials. You know, I'm drinking water. You know, I got fruit and grapes, and you know what I'm saying. I got all. I'm this summer at these shows. Once they told me these were booked and these are serious, yeah, I'm not wearing I'm not. And we got certain shirts that's like that. You know, sleeveless with the whatever the side out or whatever that is. We got shorts. We coming with socks. We got the hats. Coming with the bracelets and gloves, and we about to start getting the shoes. So
okay.
it's serious big. It's money in other places with the music that you can put it with. You know, stuff to balance out. So
you're gonna have a hot boy summer.
I ain't saying that. I'm gonna have a hot married summer.
Hot married
That's what
summer.
I'm gonna have. That's what I'm gonna have. A hot married summer. Yep. That's what I'm gonna have.
Can't let it go. I'm feeling low. I feel it more. Oh,